Let's speak to one of the persons who was in the court. Dr. Steve Manteaw is a leader of the Alliance of CSOs working on extractives and anti-corruption as well as good governance. Doc, you're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Thank you.
So the publication is that you lost your case at the ECOWAS Court. Is that something you can confirm to us?
Yes, at least from the newspaper report, that is the essence of, that is what we make of the outcome of that legal action.
Have you been served yourself with the decision of the court? Were you in court or your representatives were in court?
I was not part of the suit, and my organization was also not part of the suit. There were three organizations involved: Ghana Integrity Initiative, Ghana Anti-Corruption Coalition, and the Transparency International. I checked with them if they have the details of the ruling, but apparently those are not ready yet. And so we wait till we get the details, and then we can make sense of it.
So what's the way forward out of it then now? Because it means that it gets regional endorsements, sub-regional endorsements.
I think it's important. Most of the discussions that have taken place on this particular matter kind of reference the Daily Graphic story. Let me say that the Daily Graphic story is a bit misleading. Misleading in the sense that the case before the ECOWAS Court was not for the court to determine the merits of Agyapa. It bordered heavily on human rights and the sovereign rights of citizens as to what is done with their natural resources. And this is what the court pronounced on, not the merit of Agyapa, whether it's good or not. I think when it comes to matters of this nature, it behoves on the people of the country to determine whether they are happy with policies and actions of government or not. And that is not a legal matter at all. And I think we've come to some fair conclusion on that matter in country following the release of the OSP's report, anti-corruption corruption analysis on the transaction. And the verdict was clear. And the president accepted the verdict and asked for a suspension of the whole Agyapa deal, pending further consultations and amendments to the form in which it was presented at the time.
Okay, so you are saying that is that saying that the court has not made a full determination of the entire case, or you're saying that the determination that has been made is just for an aspect of the case? I'm not really clear.
Yes, if you read even the Daily Graphic story, and of course I'm privy to the release that we're seeking. I mean, it was being sought by the three plaintiffs, and you find that there is extensive quotation and reliance on the African Charter on Human Rights. You see that in the Daily Graphic story, which clearly indicates that the matter before the court had more to do with human rights, the sovereign rights of citizens of Ghana over their natural resources, than the merit of Agyapa.
Okay, so it means until we get the full case, we can't really proceed. We can't even do analysis of it.
Exactly. We need to have the full reasoning for the ruling. Then we can actually discuss it more meaningfully.
I think that's fair. Let's leave it here then. Thank you for speaking to us, Doc.